There's a lot happening on THV 11 this morning.
Arkansas Pest Management to see roll over. Come on.
You sure are cute this morning.
Join Ashley, Tom, and Alyse weekday mornings on THV 11.
All right, you may recognize this face. She was at THV 11 from 2011 through 2016, fresh off of being Miss Arkansas, runner-up to Miss America, of which I contend to this day she got hosed. You should have won. And she's been in Atlanta, Georgia. It's been a long time since we've caught up with Alyse Eady. It's so great to see you.
I miss you.
I miss you.
It's good to see you.
We had a lot of fun on the morning show. You and me and Ashley Blackstone. And I hope one day to be able to catch up with Ashley. But how are things going?
They're so good. They're so good. But I got to tell you, being back here brings back all of the great memories, the fun times. You know, I'm from Arkansas. I've lived here my entire life before moving to Atlanta. And it still feels like home. It really does. But things are good. Things are good in Atlanta. So it's been 9 years, which feels so crazy.
How often do you get to come home? Mom and Dad still?
Mom and Dad are still in Fort Smith. And not often enough. And I got to tell you, they've done some things where Delta doesn't just fly into Fort Smith anymore. I have to fly into Northwest Arkansas and then drive home. So it's just it's not quite as easy to just zip in and out. But I try to make it in a couple times a year up there. They come to see me in Atlanta some, but that kind of takes Little Rock out of the equation. And so it's really nice to be back in Little Rock.
Tiana has a very important question for us this morning. What is it, Tiana?
Who's Tom?
Do you remember how it all began? How there had to have been someone that reached out, or you reached out. How did that all come about?
Which part? Leaving?
Becoming an anchor here.
Oh,
in Little
are we
Rock
going
for
into?
THV?
Because I'll tell you the story.
No, tell me the story.
So
I'd like
Larry
to know.
Otis saw me performing on The Late Show with David Letterman.
Okay.
And he'd seen me come into the station to do interviews and to talk, and so I think he saw potential. I had a job, like my Muscular Dystrophy Association, before I won Miss Arkansas, and my plan was to go back to working for a nonprofit after Miss Arkansas. I mean, that was what I was going to end up doing. And I got a call, and you remember Larry Otis's voice, right? For those,
Alyse, Larry Otis.
Literally.
You know he's retired now.
I do. Yeah, he's retired, and I'm happy for him with that. He had a long, successful career in news media. But I was driving to an appearance, I was in between Little Rock and Arkadelphia, and I get this call, and it was that voice that you just said, and he said, "I think I might have an opportunity for you." So I'm thinking to myself, maybe there's some PR opportunity, maybe he wants me to intern, like something. Like, never in a million years did I think that man meant on camera. I'm telling you, it did not even cross my mind. So then the wheels started turning, and I found out that wasn't what he had in mind. And it was such a genius plan that he had, because he didn't just throw me into the middle. I mean, there was some level of getting thrown onto the couch, because that's
At
what
that
the
time
show,
we
we
had
were on the
couches.
couch.
Chairs and couches.
Absolutely.
And a cat.
And a cat.
And a couple
Bless.
of kids. Oh, poor Joey.
I know. But he let me start out while I was Miss Arkansas making some appearances with you. So I would be able to show up at a cereal drive with you, watch you work, do some interviews with you. And that really helped me to feel at least somewhat prepared before I started. But it was literally all because
Of the phone call from Larry.
Of the phone call from him, and him seeing potential where I don't know where he saw that potential.
And I think he was justified, because it was like, oh wow, she's good now, and she's only going to get better. And then Larry up and leaves.
He left.
It was like
before
a week
I even
later.
started. Yes, before I even started, he was
Did you ever
gone.
call him and say, "What are you doing to me?"
You know I did. You know I called him. I was like, "You have got to be kidding me right now! Like you throw me in here, and then
Thanks,
you
Larry.
freeze out, right? For a bigger and better opportunity." And I'm happy for him. But it was like, you've got to be kidding me. But I was in good hands. We had a great thing going.
Okay.
I was in good hands. We had a good team.
Coming off several talent changes.
Yes.
BJ and Robin had left a few. BJ left in 09. You came in 11. So Allison Courtney was there from 09 to 11. And at that time, Melissa Dunbar Gates was doing some anchoring.
Yeah.
And then Ashley Blackstone. And the three of us stayed together until Ashley was the first to leave. right? I believe so.
I think she was. She left after I'd been there for probably 4.5 years.
Yeah.
So we had about 4.5 years together.
It's 11 days of giveaways and we've got stuff for you.
Right.
Of the three of us.
And she went home.
She did.
And she wanted to go home. She got
Yeah.
a chance to go home. Can't fault her for that.
Of course.
And then you
Yeah.
roll around to, it was spring or early summer. You had the opportunity to go to Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite a jump.
You know, it's a big jump. It was a big jump, and I was happy to stay on mornings. We talked about this. Mornings are great.
Yeah.
Mornings are fun. It gives you a big variety, but that was a big jump, and it was hard to leave. This is home, so it was hard.
This is home.
Hard. To,
Where is it?
This is home. This is home.
There you go. We had you and I talked prior. We did have the best swag.
Best
This is
swag.
home. Not only did
Look
we
at this.
have, whoops, drop my notes. That's fine. We went from today's THV this morning
Yeah.
to THV 11 this morning.
Right.
And notice the 4-anchor lineup, including Joey the cat.
I know, prominently featured, as
Yeah.
he should have been. But I'm telling you, man, our swag, I still use these, and it's so
Yeah.
fun to be able to. I have both of these at home in
Oh,
the
you
cabinet.
do? Good,
I do,
good.
yeah, I have both of these.
I don't drink out of them. I don't put them in the dishwasher.
I know, and I need to stop because these
Yeah.
are special.
You drink if you're
I
drinking
know,
out of
I
them
know.
and they don't and the doesn't rub off, then you're doing great.
Well, I don't give them to the kids because
Oh.
I know better than that. I know better. But like this was top notch, and like I smile and think fondly of you and Ashley and of
thank you.
Joey and just the times that we had, the whole team that we had going at THV 11.
I got to tell a story. I'm out on
Yeah.
the Summer Cereal Drive 25th Anniversary World Tour. I got to tell you this too. I didn't bring them because I would have felt like it would be a little too stalkerazzi because I have these old cereal boxes.
Yes.
And every year we did a cereal box, and I've got you from the time 2011 through 2015, 2016.
These are
when
awesome,
you
like the
left.
acrylic
These
cereal.
are the
yeah,
acrylic
these
cereal.
are
Those are
yeah.
trophies that I have collected. I don't have all of them, but you know, you've got you and me, you've got you and me and Ashley, and then you and me and Laura Monteverdi. I had a guy come up to me this week in Clinton, Arkansas, with this photo
Oh my gosh.
attached to a cereal box.
Are you serious? We had
And he gave
signed
that
this
to me.
for him. Oh, Tom.
Yes.
He kept it.
He kept it, and he put it on the cereal box, and he said, "Here, take it." And I said, "Well, I'm taking the picture off." And then later that day in this was in Clinton. Later that day in Greenbrier, I had someone come up with the coffee cup that was signed. All
No
three
way.
of us. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, remind me of this. Would that area, wasn't there a restaurant that we went to that was
Wagon
called
Wheel?
Wagon Wheel?
Wagon Wheel.
That was the first time I had chocolate gravy.
That's
Do you
where.
remember that?
That's where. Yeah. And that's where that
You had
coffee
to-
cup came from.
Oh, it came from Wagon Wheel?
Well, we signed coffee cups.
Yes.
We used to.
We did the live show there that
Right.
morning.
And for the cereal drive, we used to auction those things off for like $50 a piece.
Yeah.
We collected a lot of money for the cereal drive.
Right. Oh,
But I wanted to
what a
share
good
that
memory.
with
Tom,
you
I'm
since
so
you were coming
glad
to
you
town.
did. And I can't believe I'm glad he did.
Yeah.
And that he treasured it and it was
Sure.
something that he wanted to, but
And
wow.
I got one
oh,
other
and our little signatures.